Hey guys, this is another update video, and this time it's for NomNom, and we're doing it, guys! And we're right on time to actually do it, so perfect. And by the way, there's a high probability that I'll be streaming this Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as I usually do, so come join me, help me do some attacks in war and things like that. Very cool. So anyhow, I've been testing out NomNom like non-stop, and the first thing that I've noticed is she doesn't perform very well versus this guy, and we're just gonna show you Lumimbre, because she's a slow hero, and if she never goes off, she's never gonna do anything. She's similar to Maria in that case, because Maria has to go off to actually do something. It's very similar for her as well, so she has to go off. However, there is one workaround, and it is if you use her with Volos, and I'm pretty much speaking on the attack. On defense, I would actually need to see that team to see if her and Volos together actually work well on defense. Obviously, she has to be on the left side. Volos has to be on the right side and things like that, so she can actually go off. Because when she does go off, things get pretty hairy, especially on defense, as I showed you on the first video. However, I've been checking out in my arena, and honestly, I haven't really seen a lot of people actually using this hero, pretty much nobody. Let me show you real quick here. The top players here, pretty much most of the players are red, because red is really freaking, like it's not a secret. Red is pretty crazy. And Lumimbre and Messenkid are like, yeah, it's pretty much broken at this point. Still trying to find that hero. So, we did find some. Saito has always liked to use like the newer heroes, so yeah. So, she has the weapon as well. I really want to get this. By the way, anybody, whatever, if there's any reason to get this hero, it's getting this weapon. This weapon is the best mana gain weapon for strength in the entire freaking game. Do not sleep on that. Get that weapon, guys. Let me see if I can find someone else. Because I did attack Saito, and it didn't go well for Saito. So, yeah, in that case. So, in general, I haven't seen a lot of people using this hero on defense in Arena. And remember that in Arena, you're going to actually use the absolute best heroes in your entire roster to actually get the wins. And you're going to put heroes that are actually going to scare the enemy. Sigi. Okay, I'll attack Sigi a little later to test that out. But I want to show off a few attacks that I did in war here. The first one, I use this pretty much one of my strongest teams on the attack, because red is my strongest color, and yeah, most of these are red. And here, yeah, let me just show you the fight. And of course, this monster over hero. If you didn't get her, that's sad, because Grusha is still a freaking monster. Alright, so let's see. Pretty much my strategy here is gonna take out Grusha and then take out this guy here. And by the way, I do have a lot of power difference versus this guy. So if the hero is good, it should be able to at least slow me down. Look at that. Grusha would have one-shot this guy if he didn't have the ability to actually survive a one-shot. Man. So that's exactly why I killed Grusha first, because if Grusha's around, it's game over. And my team here does have immunity for control effects from this guy, Bubble. So I'm not worried about Bubble right now. As long as I kill Grusha as soon as possible, I'm good. That's pretty much my plan here. I'll kill Grusha first, and then kill Bubble. So making sure all my teams don't become freaking silenced. So that's a plan, and I was successful. As you can see, NomNom is not doing anything at all right now. Why? Because she hasn't gone off. She has to go off to be successful. That's the problem here. Let me see her mana gain. Mana gain is 35%. So having been connecting a lot of stones, that's a way you can make sure that she doesn't go off too quickly. And of course, control effects, you can do that. So let's see. When I say immunity to control effect is this, pretty much, from Haroth. So let's see. I'm trying to kill her because it's part of the testing. I mean, yeah. Interesting. She should have... Alright, pretty much she was hit first with that, and then the hammers took out the 50% HP. Okay, that made sense. Obviously, yeah, that definitely took out that. She's going off. And this guy's not in prison because he was immune to control effects. But now I'm seeing 3 heroes that are yellow in my team. So if this was a team that was more focused on destroying purple heroes, this would have been a lot better. So yeah, it didn't go well for him in that situation. But I will say that... Let me show you the hero, because a lot of people don't know many of the heroes. I just like to show them like this. The new hero, NomNom and Francine together, I think there's a lot of potential with that. Man, I would love to see Francine and that hero together. Because more yellow heroes on the team, the more Francine is going to freaking destroy everything. So yeah, I would love to actually see that, but I haven't seen it yet, so I can't really comment just yet on that. Now, I do want to see the attack that I did with my NomNom here. Because I'm pretty much testing out this team, because pretty much I'm trying to make a team that will be able to make my Idritha and my NomNom go off every 3 turns for free, without having to worry about mana. Because when you're fighting enemies with Mesenket, you have to make strategies when you attack that you're able to win without going off too much and thinking that you might actually fight against Lumimbre. So you have to condition yourself to actually beat those types of teams. So this team would have been good versus a Lumimbre and Mesenket team in that case, because it's not going to go off too much. It may go off a few times, you know, because it is going off. But just in case the actual life goes down too much, I bring in Alia, because Alia's going to, bring in the life and all that good stuff. And of course, Volos to make this gal go out for free, and this gal Luca to go off Idritha for free. So this is a team that I'm testing. It's not like, oh my god, my best team. No, I'm just testing out to actually check out this hero here. And of course, NomNom is supposed to help me out with Zania. And we're going to see that. But something that I did notice with playing with NomNom. Let's see what I do here. I decided to activate her to give shields to my entire team and not do too much damage. So the hero that actually has the taunt doesn't get freaking murdered. In that case. And right now, I'm actually investigating if NomNom is good at destroying. You saw that with the damage here. That's probably something I should have done there, because I need my Volos alive and he's freaking dying. Yeah, that's a thing. So I'm testing out if NomNom is able to help me actually defeat tanks. But I'm then going to switch to Zania here, because that actual ability is supposed to actually help me take out Zania. And it does, because pretty much she's controlled for 3 turns there. So let's see. So far, so good. And Volos died. As I said, I shouldn't have used Idritha there, because it was transferring the damage to Volos. So that's bad. So pretty much the only way that I'm able to actually activate NomNom now is pretty much activating with the mana. So maybe if Volos would have survived more, my NomNom would have done a lot more damage there. So let's see, I'm still using this guy here to create shields and all that good stuff here. But this guy, Gonov, is a pain. So yeah, I definitely should have killed him first, because he's really freaking annoying. As you can see, with this ability with the prison, this hero over here, Mildred, the tank, the taunter is nice. She's not a problem really. That's pretty much every single prison hero has that ability in that case. But still, it's good to definitely have. It's really powerful to actually do your strategies that you're supposed to. And she's pretty much dead at this point. I just have to make sure that, yeah, check it out. First yellow, and then the killing shot. So that's definitely a cool combo there. If instead of Idritha you use Grusha, it's an awesome option as well, because she hits like a freaking truck and probably is going to one-shot a bunch of heroes right off the bat. So pretty much the board's going to be filled with yellow heroes. But of course, Zanya's gonna make me a lot slower here. That's when Alia comes in. Actually, is gonna cleanse me and gain the life back. So that's the main reason why I brought Alia, and she's doing a good job there. Yeah, at some point I decide to kill the Gunoff because that's what's really giving me problems here. Because that stun breaks the tempo with a lot of my heroes here. And sooner or later I will. I mean, but more than anything, I want to see if she's able to actually kill Zanya all on her own. And for what I'm seeing, she is not able to do that. At least at the level that I have her. I don't even have badges on her or anything. Yeah, I definitely would love to get her weapon as well. She would have gone off a lot more than this. And my heroes, they seem to be dying. So I'm going to go lower with the actual attacking and trying to get Alia actually to go off. Well, apparently I decide that later. There we go. Gunoff is out. Yeah. And this team is a lot weaker than me, but yeah, it is giving me problems. So that's not a good look for NomNom here. Man, look at that. Is that the counter attack that killed her? Wow. How did it actually die like that? That makes you think, man. Maybe it's the debuff. I'm gonna have to recheck the fight again. But still. Now, obviously, I gotta kill Zanya, because if not, it's gonna be like forever. Well, this fight's gonna run forever if I don't kill her. It's ironic that Udritha and Volos is not there, so nobody is able to get the third turn free shot there. But now we're able to do something. Yum! NomNom is a really fun hero to play with her voice acting, that's for sure. I do have a lot of fun hearing her voice. I really do love it. And pretty much after this, it's like, yeah, even the debuff is actually freaking murder her, even with one life there, with the one life of mortality. So yeah, there's definitely uses for her, but I'm not seeing her as an absolute broken hero. She is not a Mesenket. She's not this guy Tesseron, but she does have her uses, and I will continue to test her out. Because, yeah, I got her at plus freaking 5, so I gotta test her, like with everything I can, man. And definitely try to envision her as a hero that is actually stunning for 3 turns and actually make immortal heroes die. Although it didn't go so well with Zanya, because the thing is that she kept getting shields there. But still, it's something that I have to, my way of thinking of actually attacking with her, I have to visualize the way that she actually is supposed to be used there. As a prison hero and killing immortal heroes. That's the main reason why I'm going to try to use her there. Now, do I think that this is a must-have hero? Remember, must-have heroes are heroes that you cannot play the game without them. So, I think that she is definitely a must-have hero. And the main reason why I think that she's a must-have hero is her ability, her +1 ability, or +1 to +3, I would say +3, +3 ability to actually make her eliminate heroes right off the bat when passing the turn. Yeah, that's going to be very important for events. As long as it gives you the first turn. That's something that I have not been able to actually test with events. I definitely need to test that out. I'm probably going to do a third update video because I'm constantly going to test this hero out. If it works for events, she's a must-have hero. If she's not a must-have hero. However, I do like the ability that she's able to actually combo off with other heroes. Heroes that usually are stopped using. Not a lot of players are using Volos, for example. That's going to wake up a lot of players there to actually use. So as long as you're able to get her at +3, she is a must-have hero. If you're not able to get her to +3, you can save for when you can actually get her to +3. That's this is her sweet spot if you didn't get that. If you're not able to get her that high, save up for other heroes. Grusha is definitely a more priority hero for sure. Director N as well. Yeah, everybody that summoned Grusha and Director N, congratulations. You guys won. I lost because I summoned without knowing that Grusha is gonna be available right after I freaking spent everything I had. In that case. But yeah, I still think that she is a must-have hero, and I'll continue to test. In my last update, I will say that she's like guaranteed not a must-have hero, but for now, I'm saying that she's a must-have hero. That is my humble opinion for now, guys. Oh, and I forgot to mention, we do have another option here. In that case, and that is for Viviane. Honestly, Viviane is a hero that I've only seen successfully used in the Dodge team, in the Idrith team. There's very strong Idrith teams out there, and they do work nicely. And Idritha in there to actually do extra damage. So yeah, if you plan to use if you plan to use the Idrith team, the Dodge team, if you have a Luna and you want to actually awaken her weapon and you want to make a team with that. Yeah, you may want to get Viviane. However, I still think that she is not a must-have hero. Her uses are very, very specific. I've seen her in teams that actually has 2 tanks, like Taran and her. Both at the same time. One goes off, the other one goes off, so it's for always taunting at the same time. But outside of that, and her own faction teams, I have not seen her used outside of that, and not even in PvE. In PvE, she's not gonna be useful. So it's just gonna be a PvP hero for dodge teams in the Idrith team for dodging. So yeah. If you want to get a team like that, sure, you can get it. But between Viviane and NomNom, I think NomNom has more priority than Viviane for sure. Because, I mean, it's a hero that freaking turns enemies into yellow, even if it's only one. So, yeah, the PvE, there's uses for her, and PvP. While Viviane is only useful in PvP, and in very specific teams in PvP. So, yeah. If you're wondering, Viviane or NomNom, it has to be NomNom. There's no way around it. I do recommend you to wait for the other rerun hero. I think it's going to be purple. I don't know. Only the developers know that stuff. But yeah, there's going to be one more rerun hero. Probably is going to be purple. And then another rerun hero that's going to be on Sunday. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff, guys. I think it's going to be Sunday. So I don't know what's the schedule. I'm going to have to ask for that. Yeah. Because I do usually make the videos of who to summon on Sundays there. So yeah, that's the thing for that. Get NomNom, not this gal, unless you really, really want to make a team that is, you know, dodge. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, if you have any concerns, please leave it in the comments and we'll talk about it. Alright, thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.